I've got 5 pitchers and 5 hitters within the top 100 that you should be targeting in drafts this season, and that list is coming up next on Beat the Odds. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back to Beat the Odds, your source for expert fantasy baseball insights all season long. Spring training is in full swing and the 2025 fantasy baseball season is right around the corner, and I've got 10 players that you want to reach for in your fantasy baseball drafts. If you're a fan of this type of content, I'd encourage you to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and ring that notification bell. Now let's jump right into this list here with some pitchers to target. Starting at number 5, we have Shane McClanahan. Now I may have cheated a bit with this pick as he's going around pick 110, but nevertheless, McClanahan needs to be mentioned. There is a faction of managers that avoid players coming off injured seasons, and then there's me who sees the value of grabbing a guy in the 11th round who was one of the league's best 2 years ago. 25 starts should be on the table for him this year. Let's go to number 4, we have Spencer Schwellenbach. When you get a pitcher that has an elite chase rate and walk rate, you should pay attention. Schwellenbach might be the 4th most notable name in the Braves pitching rotation, but that should change dramatically. He has a 6-pitch arsenal, which includes a wipeout slider and a nasty split finger pitch that opponents hit 147 against last year. Moving on to number 3, we have Mason Miller. His fastball, electric, triple-digit heat, a 178 OPA and 56 strikeouts. His slider, how about a 140 OBA and 47 strikeouts? His walk rate is a respectable 8.4%, and he only walks 1 for every 5 strikeouts. This is the real deal. He's must-watch TV whenever he's into close, and he's my pick for AL reliever of the year. He's one of the only closers I'd actually even consider picking within the first 6 rounds. At number 2, we have Edwin Diaz, and this is Exhibit A as to why I'm not scared of picking players coming off lost seasons due to injury. His ERA did balloon up to 3.52 last season, but his expected ERA suggests that he was bloated by a full run. He's still striking out hitters at an elite rate, and that's really what we want from Diaz again this year. An improved offense might also lead to a few more saves. And at number 1, we have Logan Gilbert. Now I told you to stay away from Luis Castillo, and I'm telling you to run to Logan Gilbert. Blessed with pinpoint command, a heady upper 90s fastball, and a solid strikeout rate, he projects as the top 3 arm in the majors this year. If the team can rally some wins behind him this season, that would be icing on this cake. Now let's move on to 5 hitters that you should reach for. Starting with number 5, we have Christian Walker. Now I'm interested in getting as many shares of Walker as I can get. It is really only because he's changed teams though to one with a very favorable home park, and that really fits his pull-happy ways. If he basically repeats what he did last year, he could end up with 5 to 10 more homers just based on where he hits this year. Let's go to number 4, we have Cody Bellinger. Now Bellinger interests me for a couple of reasons. First, like Christian Walker, he's moving to a new team with a ballpark much more suited to his swing. And second, he's projected to hit behind Aaron Judge. Look for a major boost in both homers and runs batted in for the former MVP should he stay in the number 3 spot in the order all season long. Let's go to number 3, we got Brent Rooker. Now what's not to like about Rooker? Well, he's a DH in ESPN leagues, but he should get outfield designation early on in the season. He does also strike out 29% of the time, and that does cap his ceiling a little bit. He is, however, a good bet to repeat his .290 batting average with the move to Sacramento. Now, I don't think he'll have too much of an issue replicating his 112 runs batted in either. Moving on to number 2, we have Austin Riley. Now, I think Riley has a shot for the most improved title in the National League. He saw his OPS fall 80 points last season, and he failed to hit the 20 home run plateau while missing the last 6 weeks of the season with a fractured right hand. He's in his age 27 year, and he should return some nice production in the middle of that Braves lineup. And finally, at number 1, we have Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Now, many were writing off Guerrero, saying that he would never return to the production that he posted in 2021. Well, outside of launch angle, his 24th season might have actually been better. He's in a contract year as the undisputed force in the Blue Jays lineup, and I'm expecting big things again from him this season, so if he falls to the 2nd round, I'm drafting him all day. And that's going to do it here for this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please leave a like on the video, and of course subscribe to the channel for more content like this. I'm going to sign off for now, but I will catch you guys on the next episode.